There are three companies in the stock market currently sitting under $15 in share price that I believe could see over 100% returns in the next 12 months. Now, all three of the stocks in today's video are going to have good financials and guidance moving forward. And once these companies do look to turn profitable, which should happen for all three of these companies within the next 2 years, I do believe that if they are able to operate well, they will see about a 3 to 5x between now and 2030. Now, we are going to jump in and break down each stock individually, first taking a look at their financials and then jumping over to the chart, kind of put out some projections and see what we could see in the future. Now, before I do get in this video, make sure you guys do like and subscribe as always. Comment down below what you guys think of the stocks in today's video and any stocks you want to see in the next video. And also make sure you guys do click that first link in our bio, join up on our free Discord where we have over 900 plus profitable members over there. Do not miss out on that, guys. It's a great opportunity and it is 100% free to join up. Now, let's stop yapping and get right into the video. Jumping into the first stock in today's list, we're going to have Sound, ticker symbol SOUN. Now, this is Soundhound AI, and they are one of the best voice AI leaders within this space. Now, they have gotten a lot of money invested into them from companies like NVIDIA, which is obviously a great catalyst to begin with. We also can see revenue grew 200% year over year, up to around $42.7 million in quarter two of 2025. Obviously, great numbers right there. 200% year over year growth is absolutely insane. They also raised full year guidance up to around 160 to 178 million dollars. I believe they raised this about 6%, and overall, this is year over year growth of around 48%. So another great metric right there. You guys can also see, like I said, this is a voice AI leader. They have over 250 AI patents, which is absolutely insane. And these are going to be in 25 different languages. Just something absolutely crazy and unheard of right now. I don't know any other companies doing something like this. You guys can also see the stock is up 25% post earnings, but I will let you guys know that there is a lot more room for the stock to run. So let's quickly jump over to the chart and check out what I am talking about. Jumping onto the chart here for Soundhound, this stock looks absolutely amazing, guys. You can see that we had this large impulse move up, taking us up to around $24.98. From there, we saw a very large pullback all the way back down to around $9, even lower down to around $7 at one point. But overall, we were able to switch this prior resistance to now new support and move off of that. So I do believe that we are in this nice little cup formation right here. And once we get this break above $16.55, I think we will start to accelerate higher. I think that move will take us up 59% from our breakout. And from today's prices, that would be about 79%. I believe that will take us up to around $26.55. That is my target for about the end of this year. I believe that this plays out over the next 4 to 6 months. Now, with our second target here at $36.40, which is up around 143% from where we are today, I do believe that this will be a target to aim for by the end of 2026. But nonetheless, about a 150% profit over the next 16 months is a great, great profit to see. And I do believe that with this company operating and continuing to grow not only their revenue, but continue to look towards profitability, I do believe that this company will achieve north of $30 by the end of next year. Now, this is a very, very simple chart right here, guys. We got this support and resistance flip right here, which is most important. Like I said, once we break $16.55, we should move up to around $26.55. Obviously, getting a good bit of resistance right here at around $24.98. But I do not believe that all-time highs will hold for that long. I do think that we will continue higher long term. Taking a look at our second stock here, we're going to have Archer, ticker symbol ACHR. Now, this is an aerospace company that is looking to make electric aircrafts that are going to take off vertically, not needing any runway space. That's going to be a very, very big thing and kind of the next step forward in aerospace, in my opinion. Now, you guys can see analysts are targeting about a 35% upside from here. And over the past year, we're already up around 166%. But like I said, with this company expanding across the US and beyond the US, I do believe that as they are looking to turn profitable, they will start to bring in more revenue, which will translate to more income, which in return will translate to more free cash flow, making this company a very, very strong company moving forward. I have a lot of belief in Archer Aviations. So let's go ahead and check out this chart, kind of see what I'm forecasting out for the future. Jumping over and taking a look at Archer here on the chart, guys, you guys can see that we are in this nice little flagging formation right on top of our golden zone. Now, we did get this large impulse move up, and then from there we have pulled back twice. So I do believe that this pullback is about over. Now that we have tapped into the golden zone, this lets me know that I can target out our next few moves. I do believe that we move up around 60% for our first target at $15.13. Now, from this golden zone, that's about a 60% move. And then from prices today, that would be about a 50% move. So either way, you're looking at a very good profit to come over the next few months. I would try to get an entry in the golden zone if you can. If not, it's not going to kill you. It's only a few percentage points. But I would start to DCA into this position now if you like it. Our second target here is going to be up 124% to around $21.09. $2.09. So a really good gain right there. Once again, coming by the end of 2026, and I believe by the end of 2025, we should see around $15 in share price. But you guys can see we got this massive wedge breakout that led to this first impulse move. From there, we pulled back, and it looks like we are in our third wave, which should take us up to around $15.13. And then for our fifth wave extension up to around $21.09. What is most important right now, guys, is that we do get this support and resistance flip. As you guys can see highlighted in this purple box right here, we need to make sure that we stay above this level. Getting down into the golden zone is something that is very, very bullish for this stock and is going to be bullish moving forward. So if we do dip below this support and resistance, it's not going to matter, but we want to make sure that we can reclaim this before really pressing higher. Now, this was Archer. Let's go ahead and jump into our final stock in today's video because it is a banger. Taking a look at our last stock on today's list, we're going to have Oscar Health. I continue to rate this a buy, and although the company has just jumped over $15 a share, I couldn't help but share more about Oscar Health. This company looks absolutely amazing moving forward. They are currently sitting at a market cap of around $3 billion, doing over $12 billion in revenue per year. This looks absolutely amazing. You guys can see their free cash flow is up 50% year over year, and their plans to bring in 70 million customers between now and 2028. That is absolute insane growth, not only on the free cash flow side, not only on the revenue side, not only on the income side, but with that Ichiro plan growing 70 million customers from where they currently sit at about 16. That is going to be a great, great growth moving forward, and that should bring us up to around $96 million or 96 million total customers, which is obviously a very, very good thing going forward, increasing their customer base by over 300% in the next 3 years. Obviously, just a great company moving forward. So let's go ahead and jump onto the chart. I'm sure you guys have seen it if you guys have been around, but the stock is looking very, very great, and I do believe that there is a lot of upside to come. So let's go ahead and check that out. Jumping onto the chart here for Oscar, I do first want to show you guys the 5-minute chart right here because we are in this nice flagging formation above this gap. So this is a really good point of entry. Once we do break over this zone of around $16.78, we should look to target this gap up from around $18.20 all the way up to $20.42. So that's going to be a very, very good move coming up in the next few days. Now, I do believe by the end of next week, we will see north of around $18. I really do think that this push is starting to come. As you guys can see, we got this nice little wedge breakout, and now we are pressing higher. Once we do flip this bar to support right here, we will press through this gap, inevitably moving up to $22.77, $23.84, and $26 even. Now, as we do begin to zoom out on the weekly time frame here, you guys can see how beautiful things are starting to look. Now, we have a buy right now. I have over 1,400 shares at an average price of around $15.70. So we are up about $1 per share right now, or around $1,500 in total. But you guys can see this beautiful cup and handle right here. It looks absolutely amazing, guys. This is a great company, and they are going to continue to flourish within these markets. Now you guys can see, as I do delete this right here, we are going to move up for our third wave move, which should take us up to around $37. From there, we will pull back for our micro fourth wave move down to around 28, all the way back up for our main third wave move up to around $45.19. This is going to be where I'm looking for my first big trim, and from today's prices, that is going to be an increase of around 170%. From our entry, that is going to be a gain of around 213%. Now, also looking at our second price target here, up at $64, up 335% from our entry. And from prices today, that still means that you guys have around 280% left on the table. And I do believe that this company does achieve $64 and even higher. I believe that this is an $80 stock before 2030, and I really do think that this stock can break into the hundreds over the next decade. Now, of course, that is forecasted out quite some time, but that is a 5x return in a decade. That is a great, great return to see, and especially when most of this is going to come over the next few years. You guys are going to see a large, large influx in popularity coming into Oscar once people really do understand what this business does and the financials that they provide. But I do want to give you guys a quick rundown exactly how this thing is going to play out because I have this forecasted exactly what we will see. You guys can see we've already had our first wave down to our second wave. We are starting our third wave right now, which will take us up to that $37 price target, back down to around $32 to $28. From there, continuing higher for our first main target at $45.19. I will be taking some trims at $37, but our first big offload will be at $45.19. Now, from that target, our third wave target right there, we will move down for a ABC move. That ABC move will take us down to $32, then up to $37, and then most likely back down to around $28. Now, we could get a little lucky here and have our bottom here around $32, but I do believe we will end up somewhere in that zone. From there, we will start another 5 wave move up to our 5th wave. We will have our wave one move create this head and shoulders type formation, and then inevitably shoot us up for our 3rd wave move, taking us up to around $50, down to our 4th wave move, retesting that 3rd wave move, and then continuing higher for our 5th wave move up at $65 and 51 cents right there. So you guys can see this chart is looking absolutely amazing. I have nothing but great things to say about Oscar. You guys know I've been raving about it, and I am backing this up with my shares. I currently do have around 1,400 shares, like I said, at an average price of $15.50. All right, guys. Well, that wraps up the video. That was my top 3 stocks under $15 in share price that I believe can see over 100% returns in the next 12 months. If you guys do want to follow these plays along with us in our premium group chat, click the first link in our bio down below, join up on our Discord over there. And if you guys did make it to the end of the video, thank you guys, of course. Make sure you guys are liking, subscribing, and comment down below what your guys' favorite stock featured in today's video was, or any stocks that you guys want to see featured in the next video. Now, thank you guys again, and I will see you guys in the next video.